All right. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's get into it. Fuck. Real quick, I can do some funky stuff. Um. Yeah, I have to. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Excuse me. Copy link. I am very late on this stuff, but it do not matter. I'm also very sick. Please ignore that part. I am a bit feverish, but life goes on and such, and if I don't stream, then stuff dies, and I don't want that to happen. I think that's everything, yeah? Yep, okay. God damn it. Wait, shit. You can't see my password. If I fail at the caption on live, then I can't call myself a true Genshin gamer, can I? Bada bing. There is something we have to do before we go through with Lantern Right, and I actually have to check something because whoopsie, I forgot to check if I sound correct. Beep boop, beep beep. There is something we have to do before we go through with Lantern Right, and I actually have to check something because I sound so quiet. Oh my god, no. Filters, edit filters. Why is the filter not there anymore? Expander. Add output gain. Put that up just a little bit. There we go. That should fix it. If it doesn't fix it, then I'm going to be quite mad.
Something very interesting is about to happen.
Hello, Heizo. I sound so quiet. Oh my god, no. Hold on, baby boy. Filters, edit filters. Two intertwined. Not there anymore. Big man. Large individual. There we go. That should fix it. If it doesn't fix it, then I'm going to... It did. It fixed the problem. Shut the fuck up. Stupid. There we go. Perfect. Where is this? Is it up there? It has to be up there. I forgot I was looking for Dendroculuses in the new area. And one last. Yep. Okay. What? Huh? Wait. Is it above me? Or is it below me? Is there something below here? That doesn't make any sense. Or it doesn't. Why does Hazo's ground pound look so weird? Is that just me, or does his ground pound look strange? Hold on. It does. His ground pound's just a little bit greener. And it has little green sparks. Why does his ground pound have green sparks? Sorry. I got bamboo. I have to do my commissions real quick. Then I need to do something else. Something very, very funny. Something very cool called Yolan's Story Quest. I have to do that again? Yeah, fucking cringe. I don't want to do that. We'll save that for last. No, forgot. One moment. I'll be right back, because I'm being yelled at. Yeah.
We got a situation.
I'm back. Healy Churl. Mr. Healy Churl, what are you doing?
Fracture.
Stupid idiot. Mr. Healy Churl, you think you're funny?
Dare to mess with me?
Fuck.
Too late for regrets.
See ya, nerd. Fuck. Actually, I should probably change my team. Yeah, bye-bye. Dog.
Cry louder.
Could care less.
Dare to mess with me?
Anyway. I should switch up the team a bit. Let me use that.
Who's our target this time?
What's that? Join you for a walk? Why not?
Can't sleep?
I'll fuck it up with the freeze
Let's
team.
go for a walk.
Make sure to keep up.
I don't have my Rosario built, but fuck it, we ball. Oh, perfect. What the hell? I'm a fucking genius.
Here comes the catch.
My guiding star.
Judgment!
Mind the deluge. Cascade.
Bang it. Oh, I leveled up my friendship with Layla and Yolan. Nice. Funky. Alright. Next. What's this? Pudgy Pyrotechnics. Oh, I like Pudgy Pyrotechnics. I don't understand. I don't know if there's like a hate for it, but maybe no one just maybe it's just no one cares about talking about the commissions. I don't see many people's favorite commissions out there. confuses me. Sup, Sork? I am a god.
Busted.
Not now.
You can't run. Shiver.
Stars, shine through.
Cascade.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
I need to build my characters more. Oh, I need the time to build my characters more. I just made them look cooler. Oh, it's not cooldown.
Quietly. now.
Anyway. Wait, what? Oh, the funky guy. Oh, guy, where'd you go? Oh, he's back here.
Cascade.
Take it easy. Busted.
Don't be scared. Lights out.
Kamisato Art. Suiyu.
Here comes the catch.
That is the combo. Hey, you little bitch. Let's see here. Oh, that was it. Okay. I mean, not the best, but not the worst either. It's easy, at least. I fucking hate the one that Flora gets. The commission for Flora, because it makes you go all the way up the dragon spine, bury it with some bullshit, and then that's it. And then you gotta fight something along that. Like, just let me bury it, then go back to talk to it. I feel like that would be you little fucker.
The night is cold.
You can't run. Quietly.
Cascade. The depths beckon.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Judgment. Punishment. Cole, mine to command.
Be still.
Busted.
My guiding star.
You can't run.
Damn, Layla does no damage. I forgot what I did before. Oh. I built her on her shield, never mind. Of course she ain't doing damage, you fucking moron. She's just there to be defense. She's support Layla. You idiot. Ugh. Hello, Flora. Okay, so I gotta go. Oh, I have to go back and grab them. Oh, okay. I thought she was just gonna make me put them back where they were again.
It's getting a little cold. Time to bundle up.
Oh yeah, it's getting cold. Ooh. Here we go. Oh no. Let me guess, it's churned up over here too.
Quiet now.
Well, I mean, the Hilly Trolls did see you putting the flowers everywhere. I mean, I assume. That's that then. I gave you 4 boxes. I gave you 3 boxes to go put on Dragon Spawn. Why is there only 1 box? Well, see.
Opportunities to bask in the sunlight like this are few and far between.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Ayato. Compensation. Thanks, nerd. Give me my funny thing. Give me my thing.
Thank you for
Thank you. Yay.
Ad Astra
Ad Astra Abasosk. Ad Astra suck my nuts. I'm definitely not gonna get hired to do voices if I do that type of shit. Ad Astra suck my nuts. That's a good one. That's comedy gold right there. Alright. Now it's finally time to do the quest that I need to do. Claim. Where is it? There it is. On the bottom. Not the screen I wanted to go to. Calculated gambling. Navigate. Where do I need to go? Leeway Harbor? I fucking knew it. I should probably change my team. I don't want to have Yelan on the team that I'm gonna trial run Yelan with. That's a mistake that I made with
Paimon. It's
when I
been
did
a long time.
the Archon quest with Nahida.
Oh, hey, Horshin. Long time no see. Fancy meeting you here. How's work these days?
Thanks to the help of people like you and colleagues like Ganyu, better all the time. But I've been feeling distracted at work lately.
Damn dog, something happened?
It's a long story. But my father, he's thinking of stepping down from the Tianshu position due to health issues.
Uncle Tien?
What's wrong with Uncle Tien?
Dog, what the fuck? He was big, he was the GOAT. He was the man. I'm disappointed. Royally.
Nothing specifically. He's not unwell. He says he's just increasingly low on energy these days.
That's
He's
some
always said,
pussy shit
old
right
age
there,
comes
big
for
man.
us all in the end. Still, I just can't help but
I
feel
can't say
a little
anything, man.
emotional.
I almost didn't
watching
stream
it
today
happen to
because
him.
I feel like death.
Anyway, my father's currently on the 2nd floor of Yangsheng Tea House. Why don't you come pay him a visit with me? He seems very fond of you too.
Yeah, sure, man.
I'm sure
I'm down
chatting
with
with
that.
you will make him very happy.
Sure, let's go.
Shut the fuck up, Paimon, you stupid bitch. I'm angry. Alright. Party switch up. Main DPS. I don't have Zhao built yet, and I don't want to build him right now. Where is... guess I could use
This had
Wander.
better be
But
important.
if I use Wander, then I gotta use Farzan.
Need the help of an elder, huh?
Shut the fuck up. I haven't used Noelle in a
As you
while.
wish.
Got a problem
Yeah, I'll
you
put
can't
Hazel
solve.
on there.
Clue me in.
Let's go.
Quit following me.
Second floor?
Spawn Fury.
Who the fuck needs stairs?
Uncle Tien, we're here to chat with you.
Oh? What a lovely surprise. Welcome. Oishi, why don't you go downstairs and get the shopkeeper to make us a fresh pot of tea?
His voice is different. Bro, they changed Uncle Tien's voice actor. I'm pissed.
I heard that you've been traveling all over the place recently. I would very much like to hear your adventure stories.
Yeah, is everything okay, big man?
Oishin told you, didn't she? Don't worry. I'm quite all right. It's just the years gradually catching up with me. As I grow older, I'm starting to find that with many things, though the mind is willing, the flesh is weak. Especially recently, I've noticed a rather drastic drop in my energy levels.
Really?
I am still very much in good standing as the Tianshu today. Nevertheless, I wish to pass on the position before my mental acuity begins to decline beyond redemption.
How difficult is it to transfer the Tianshu position?
Oh, well, you see,
Dog.
the Tianshu is
Don't.
a rather unique position among
Don't give up the Tianshu position, man.
Strictly speaking, the Tianshu rarely appears in public. We stay behind the scenes, planning
Well.
and giving advice. So, a
Oh,
public
shit.
selection process would we also want
Sorry
to
about
keep
that.
any prospective Tianshu candidates free from influence
I
by
can't laugh.
outside forces.
Can't laugh or I cough.
So we tend
And
to be
coughing
as
peaks the mic.
discreet as possible, and for these reasons, the incumbent Tianshu
Oh, it
typically
does peak the mic.
recommends their candidate of choice. And
Well,
this
that's
is then
neat.
approved by the other Qixing members.
So in other words, you pick someone, and then Lady Keqing, Lady Ningguang, and the other Qixing appoint them?
Correct. Unfortunately, due to my health, not to despair, however, because I found someone exceptionally capable to act on my behalf as assessment officer.
It's
In
Yolanda.
fact,
It's the
I
lady.
believe you recently became acquainted with her yourself.
Oh? Who is it?
I'm heartbroken. I thought it might take you a little longer than this to forget all about me.
God damn.
It's Yelan!
Jackpot.
Yelan? It's
Uncle
Yolanda.
Tien here asked me to assess 3 candidates for him. Fancy joining me? You'll be among the first to get to know the next Tianshu. Might be a good opportunity for you.
I would love to be in good standings with the people that just straight up kill other people when they don't do their taxes. It's a good opportunity.
I think so too.
All right then. Though, I gotta say, Uncle Tien, you say you're into behind-the-scenes planning? My work's of the covert variety too. Don't you think I might make a good Tianshu?
Huh? Yelan, you want to be the...
I'm not opposed to the idea, but I suspect Ningguang wouldn't let you go very easily after how long you've been working together. So, how about this? If your investigation reveals that none of the other candidates
got
are
money.
qualified
I got
for the
money.
position,
That
I'll
we're gonna see that
recommend
all the
you
other
for
candidates are
job.
like a bunch of scoundrels, a bunch of
Well,
scum of the
you
earth
guys
people.
take your time. Everything's all set for the assessments to go ahead. Meet me on the first floor when you're ready. Until then, have a pleasant conversation.
I don't want to
Oh,
have a
and
pleasant conversation.
no
I want to
need
go
to pay
with
for your tea.
Yolanda.
As
I want to
the
go
new
with this
owner of
lady.
fine establishment,
Why are the
this
ears
runs
so
on the house.
detailed? Man, people at Genshin got like an ear fetish or something.
You're all set?
That was cool. That was a great conversation.
Uncle Tien seems really worn his energy's gone.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, it may sound harsh, but Uncle Tien is past his prime. He's not cut out for this anymore. So he's recommended 3 candidates. Their names are Qinwei, Mingguo, and Zhi. Qinwei is a wealthy entrepreneur.
I have to close my eyes? Well, hold on, wait a minute.
And Zhi
Hold on,
is
hold
focused
on,
on study and travel.
hold on, here. Chat, if you will, please remind me to never trust any surprises from my family ever again. Oh, okay. Let's get back into it.
Try to keep all that in mind. Of course, it doesn't really matter if you forget, since we'll be assessing them at Yuehai Pavilion in a short while.
Qianwei, Mingguo, Zhi. Paimon should be able to remember their names, but what does the assessment involve exactly?
Dog, I forgot their names already.
Let's
I
leave
worked
that
away for a
until
second.
we get to Yuehai Pavilion. All right. Heads in the game, people. The stakes don't get much higher than a change in the Qixing. We can't afford to miss anything, no matter how small.
Got it. We'll keep our eyes wide open.
Let's get into it, big man. I gotta put on my detective gear for this one. Kill the cat. Yuehai Pavilion. Where is it? Oh, I can just fall into it. Fall. Fucking shit. Fucking fuck, man. Fuck. I'm gonna die. I'm dying. I need a medic bag. Oh. If I get finished with all the lantern and stuff.
A scholar's
My legs are
journey
getting sore.
shouldn't.
What is wrong with this assessment officer? This is a huge occasion and I don't even get a chair. I've dealt with all kinds of people in my time, but never have I been made to stand while I'm waiting for an appointment.
Oh, I mean, I think it's fine.
He's
That's
a
called
dickhead.
being complacent.
He's a pussy.
If
He's
you're
like a
happy to just accept the way things are, you'll never be able to change anything in the future.
You're a dickhead.
Come on.
Yeah, he's a
That's
pussy.
just-
He's a huge pussy.
now
He
you're
can't be the
just
next Qixing.
Being
Or the
unreasonable.
Tianshu.
All right, you two. Let's not get into a big argument over this. It's not worth it.
He might be. He
Qianwei,
might be
that
good
was a
for
bit
it.
uncalled for. And Mingbo, cut him some slack. We've all been standing around for a while. It's natural to be getting irritable. Look, how about this? There's no rule saying we're obliged to stand up while we wait, so why don't we borrow some chairs from the guild?
Fine. Ugh, they're not the best quality chair.
It looks like all 3 candidates have arrived. We'll meet them formally soon. I've split it into 2 stages. Current affairs and planning, and face-to-face interview. In the first stage, candidates are required to submit a manifesto for Liyue's development.
Manifesto.
In the second stage, we will ask them
They're
some questions.
communists?
Writing a manifesto takes time.
Oh yeah, wait, we're
so
in
I
China.
informed
Never
them of
mind.
this requirement in advance. the reports they submitted.
Please hire me, Genshin.
Wow.
I need work. I need to work. I'm a voice actor. Come on, man.
It's also worth mentioning a stipulation I gave them. Whoever is appointed as the new Tianshu will be expected to implement their plan as put forward in their manifesto. Failing the occurrence of some cataclysmic event, they will not be permitted to change their plan. Therefore, these 3 piles of documents in front of us represent where each candidate stands on key policy issues. There's still some time. Have a skim through. I'll be waiting off to the side. Just...
Yeah. They all suck. They're all bad. Oh, yeah, I forgot Farzan fucking died. Wait a second. Go. Alright, let's see here. Manifesto addresses some commercial issues and provides some very penetrating analysis. His views seem to be that regulation and incentive are both indispensable. So that was the asshole. This is the guy that I thought was the best. Manifesto over domestic affairs, foreign affairs, and checks and balances, all in great detail. Focus seems to be problem solving and provides concise and clear solutions to various problems. It's so thick that you can only skim through it roughly. Okay. And Mingbo, the fat guy. Over domestic affairs, quite comprehensively focusing on people's livelihoods. Core principles seem to be greater good means a world that works for everyone. Huh. I don't agree with any of these people. I think Yelan should be the next Tianshu. And I'm not dick riding. I'm not dick riding, guys. I promise.
Huh? What do you think?
Everyone took it very serious.
Of course they did. They have the chance to be picked as the new Tianshu, so you can... And keep in mind, whoever gets in has to execute their plan as written. Nope. That's for me to know and you to find out. We can talk more after the interview. We'll see the candidates now. Let's do one at a time. Start with Chenwei.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Alright, let's see the dickhead.
So you two are the assessment officers, are you?
What gave it away? Was it my strapping good
I'd
looks?
assume that given the great import of this situation, Lady Ningguang would perhaps be assessing us in person. I certainly hadn't imagined I'd be seeing 2 entirely unfamiliar faces.
Okay, he's not the
I
Tianshu.
trust
He's
you've
being a
read through
dick.
my manifesto.
Send him back.
I'd be more than happy to clarify any details you found difficult to grasp. It was written with an expert audience in mind, after all.
Mind your tone, mister.
Relax. It wasn't intended as a personal slight against anyone in particular. I was simply stating a fact. Cloud Retainer? You know this Adeptus? Oh, with your sterling reputation, you must have a respectable level of erudition. Perhaps you will be able to understand the concepts I have put forward. Although I shouldn't get my hopes up.
He's a pretentious asshole, and he doesn't get to do it. He doesn't deserve it.
Oh, is it my turn?
Pussy. Pussy alert.
Yes.
Like pussy meter.
Please, introduce yourself.
I'm
You're gay.
Mingbo. I work in the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I've worked there for 9 years, 5 months, and 3 days. In that time, I've handled 2,000.
Oh, he's a numbers guy, is he? Well, I'm not good at math, so get the fuck out.
Cases at the moment. They should be concluded in 16 days. My current work is related to urban planning, and I'm also responsible for auditing the accounts. To be more precise, there are 3 parts to the accounts, namely...
Is it just Paimon, or is he not very good at public speaking?
You know what? Let's leave the self-introduction there and move on to some questions.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He's not a good fit.
Sorry.
Like, no offense to the guy. Like, he's a good guy. He seems like he knows what he's doing, but I don't feel like he has a good grasp on the whole.
Hello? Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little nervous.
Oh my god, I
What would
thought
you
you were
like to
gonna be a
know?
good person
You're
for
here
this
to assess
job.
me, so
No.
ask away,
Yalan.
and I'll answer your questions to the best
Yalan,
of my
kick his
ability.
ass. Beat
Your
him into
manifesto
the
is
ground.
very wide in its scope, but you don't seem to be personally involved in many of the specific fields. How can you be sure that you have the ability to put your plan into action?
Very fair
That's a
question.
good question.
I completely understand where you're coming from. But I'm confident in my plan. I've visited many different places, talked to lots of people with far more expertise than myself, and my manifesto is the conclusion of these efforts.
Send this
Of
motherfucker to
course,
space.
2 different problems can be interconnected in
That's
very
what I want.
complicated
I want
ways,
a
and you
fucking...
might reach 2 very
I
contradictory
want a character
conclusions
that just
depending on
has
which
the
one you're
ability to
focusing
send
on.
somebody to
What I've
space
tried
or like
to do is strike a
telekinesis. That would be
balance.
cool. Like a
In other
catalyst.
words, present
user
an
that like
optimal solution to all the
grabs
problems
enemies
as a
or
whole.
something. That would be
How do
neat.
you plan to determine whether you are right or wrong about your proposed solution being the optimal one?
A great question. Well, I'd start by having my colleagues and the secretaries of the Yuehai Pavilion evaluate any proposals before implementation. Post-implementation, it would all come down to the results. If it turned out that my judgment was to blame for poor results, I would take responsibility.
Nice answer. All right, next question.
Elon sends him on his way. Yeah,
He
alright.
seems like a great guy. Everything he said was thought.
Yeah.
Here's my take on what we just learned. As you saw, Qianwei is highly knowledgeable. He proposes many excellent ideas in his manifesto, which effectively target the big issues. But he is very proud and incredibly stubborn. He doesn't care much about other people's feelings.
He's a dickhead.
Mingguo's plan is more thorough and more measured. You can tell he's meticulous in his work, very detail-oriented.
He's fat.
But he and Qianwei are otherwise polar opposites. Mingguo is not very articulate and comes across as very timid in
And
conversation.
he's fat.
Perfect summary. Paimon couldn't agree more.
Me, the traveler. I'm not a fan of fat people. Only
Last
fat
but
people are in the
not
Fatui.
least,
I
Jerry.
rest my
His
case.
manifesto is full of pertinent details, his methodology is sound, and his proposals cover a broad range of fields, which is quite a rare feat. The depth he goes into in each and every area means it can only be a product of painstaking work. Plus, he is modest and good at dealing with people. But what really interests me is that many of his views happen to coincide with Uncle Tien's. Having someone like Zhi take the position would certainly put Uncle Tien's mind at rest.
Great.
We'll see. Let's go back and report to Uncle Tien.
He's gonna say, nope, none of them are good.
Behold!
I know. I mean, he's gonna say some shit, and then Elon's gonna get Tien Show, or is it Tien Show? Is that the name of the position? God, I'm so good at long jumps.
Squall and Fury!
God, my traversal skills are unfucking matched. I'm a god.
I see. Then it's more or less as I anticipated.
Did his voice actor change again?
Then let me ask this. The ideas in Zhi's manifesto are very similar to your own. Is there any particular reason behind this?
Oh, I didn't want to say anything when I gave you the list of candidates, for fear of affecting your judgment. But I can tell you now, those 3 candidates have all studied under me in the past. It's only natural that they share some similarities with me.
Oh, so they're
But
like your
Xin
students.
Wei
Okay.
went on to focus
That makes
on his
sense.
business, and Ming Guo has always been occupied with his work at the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Of all of them, Zhi was with me for the longest duration.
Whoa.
Oh, he knows
How did you get
the
to
most
know him
about
all, Uncle
Tien.
Tien?
I get you.
Xin
I got
Wei
you.
was referred to me by
I'm using my brain on this one, guys. Don't worry.
Guo came to my attention in the course of my work. As for Zhi, that was pure happenstance. We first met while fishing. Gradually, as
Yeah, that's
Zhi
great, Uncle
gave
Tien.
him a
I
board,
could
he
care so
reminded
much
me of
less
a
about this
younger
guy's dead
version of
parents.
myself. So I started out giving him a few words of advice when we were out fishing, and
I'm like,
quite. And now, all of a sudden, the young are growing up, and I am growing old.
I don't know, Uncle Tien. You still seem in pretty good shape to me.
Oh, you. There's really no need to console me. Having less energy than I used to isn't such a bad thing. It just means I finally have a good reason to retire and spend.
Sounds like you sure love fishing, Uncle Tien.
Ooh, there's nothing quite like fishing to pass the time. Ooh, and freshly caught fish, they make the most beautiful fish soup with barely any preparation required.
Fresh fish soup. Sounds tasty.
Doesn't
shut
it?
the fuck up, Paimon.
So, some time ago, Zhi, when we've been fishing recently, Jury always brings some extra. That flavor makes.
So are we hiring G
fun.
or are we hiring fucking Yolanda?
But at my age.
Ooh, can Paimon come next time too?
Let's get back to the matter at hand.
I appointed. Had you not asked me why Jury's ideas were so similar to mine, this decision must be guided by what is fair and right. Remember.
Understood. Come on, let's go talk somewhere else.
Oh, somewhere else, you say?
Bye, Uncle Tian.
Well, I'd gladly go talk somewhere else.
So it's gonna be this manifesto was written,
Easy. Let's not rush. There's no
huh? So
No, nothing like that. The assessment itself is complete. But let me give you a word of advice. The biggest no-no in intelligence work is to only get information from the person of interest themselves. The truth is almost all. For example, Wenyuan, Shanghua.
Yes?
Lady Yelan, what are your orders?
Fucking excuse me, where did you come from?
who are they? Where did they come from?
I just said that,
Does
Paimon.
that scare you? These two are Wenyuan and Shanghua. They work for me.
I like this guy.
As my
That
trusted
guy's
assistants,
cool looking.
they
I
are
like his
always
glasses.
standing guard nearby. They also
They're
perform
gay
various
lovers, by the way.
assignments as
They're
required.
homosexual.
Shanghua is a business expert who gets his information by trading. Wenyuan relies on word of mouth. And there's also
Okay, so
Pei,
Shanghua.
who's not here right now.
That meathead must have been out there on sea surveillance for some time now. Is he all right? I seem to remember that he can't swim.
Nothing can take that guy down. Certainly not a little wind and waves.
Why does his voice sound familiar?
Visit all the commerce guilds and look into Qianwei's background.
I feel like if
Wenyuan,
you play this
go
game
to the
long
Ministry
enough,
of
you're just
Civil
gonna hear
Affairs and look through
fucking
Mingguo's work files.
who's that
ma'am.
voice actor that people keep hearing in their games or like shows, and they're like, oh goodness gracious, it's that guy.
Zhi,
Voiced
well,
Leonardo.
obviously as the most promising candidate. We will be investigating him
Right,
ourselves.
that's
Let's go to the
it.
docks first. Lots of people passing through there. You can find out all kinds of things.
If we're looking for information, why don't we try talking
Ben
to
Schwartz,
Rite,
that's who it
the
is. He
owner
voiced
of Warrior
Sonic.
Boutique?
Yeah. You're just gonna like be playing in some random NPC like, hey, it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Wait, what are we asking? I was not listening. I'm sorry. I was looking up who Ben Schwartz was.
The wind rises.
Bolai. Who's this Bolai guy? Sounds like to me.
Look, your asking price for this batch is just too high. I can't buy in at this price. How am I supposed to turn a profit?
Oh, Bolai, this
Come
guy.
on, hear me out. I'm telling you, this is
He
the
is a
single
cuck.
best batch of Cincinnati as ever. You won't find anyone who disputes that. I accidentally dropped one into a well, and even the water turned sweet.
Even so.
All right. I'll let you in on a little secret. The boss of Second Life also wants to buy from me, but I haven't responded yet. If you won't take him, I'll just have to partner with them instead.
Okay, well, when you put it that way, I'll accept your asking price. I'll take all your stock. Don't sell a single one to Second Life.
This guy seems like a swindler, like a scoundrel.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Gay
And
things,
to be clear,
being
these
gay.
Sunsettias are mine. I got to them first. Don't get any
I've got more than
Actually, we want to ask you about a guy called Juri. Have you heard of him before?
I don't even have a bag.
Yes, he's
Where do I
quite
put all
well
this shit
known.
that I pick up?
I've
Is it in
heard
my
a story
pockets?
about him.
I've got
Say he
16
was
crabs
born
and
in
168
His
Sunsettias
parents
just in my
died
pocket,
when he
just
was young,
bumbling around in
and
there.
he was treated cruelly by the local
We love to see it.
community.
We love to see
One
it,
of his
Chad.
neighbors was terribly rude to him all the time. But Juri, he returned cruelty with kindness, injustice with peace offerings. A gentleman of talent and character, and... oh, how did I not notice him sooner? In fact, maybe I'm not too late. If I could hire him to...
Oh, he sounds like a decent man.
Why are you asking about him anyway? You aren't looking for a... Well then, in that case, the higher bidder takes the... Ah, that's Juri right over there.
Where?
It's him, all right. Looks like he's chatting with Lin Long. Come on, let's follow them and listen in. Try not to let him see you.
I'll just go and fetch an employment contract. And hey, don't try and cut me out of this. Hey!
We don't want him to be our ambassador.
I understand. Let's walk and talk.
I'm the sneakiest motherfucker in the world.
So, you were looking to buy a wineware set? Oh, now I can see that you're a connoisseur, so I won't bother trying to con you. I trust you understand our shop quite well?
The truth is...
What's the hurry? Don't get too close, or he'll see you.
What do you mean? What's behind boxes? Oh, Yolanda has serious doubts about my tailing skills. I've tailed the best.
Try not to let him see you. We want this in...
I understand. Let's walk and talk. So, you were looking to buy a wineware set?
Stop looking.
Oh, now I can see that you're a connoisseur, so I won't bother trying to con you. I trust you understand our shop quite well?
The truth is, an old friend of mine, who likes to have a drink now and then, he fancies himself as a man of culture, but doesn't care for needless extravagance. So I thought I might buy him a set of high-quality fakes.
How very thoughtful of you. Leave it to me, then. Come and collect it at Shigu Antiques whenever is convenient.
Thank you very much, Miss Lin Long.
It's my pleasure, Mr. Juri. These days, it's quite rare for someone of your standing to still keep up with their old friends. It's nice to see. I'll be sure to pick out a good set for you. You can count on me. Juri seems to get along really well with everyone. Are you satisfied now, Yelan?
We shouldn't jump to conclusions just yet. Let's go check out the wharf where he usually goes fishing.
Wait, you're not just trying...
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. But hey, if I do become Tianshu, I'll look out for you guys. You'll be able to try all the finest food for free. How does that sound?
Consume them. You are very bad. I'm not bad at this. You're bad at this. Getting poopy. You say it's poopy. I'm not gonna deny you. In some aspects, the game sucks, but in other aspects, it does it pretty well. Like the world building and the character writing, that's pretty cool. There's ways that you can like Genshin, and there's ways that you can hate Genshin. I'm not denying that fact. Overall, I think it's a good game. And you left. Okay, cool.
Squall and Fury.
Maybe I should turn off my viewers.
Search for it.
Wrong individual.
The wharf is as busy as ever. I hear the anglers here sometimes sell their fish to the nearby fishmongers.
See what Uncle Son wants to say. Uncle Son.
Too slow.
So many travelers.
Welcome. What would you like to buy today?
Sorry to interrupt. We're actually members of the, Liyue Anglers Association, and
The
we just
LAA.
wanted to ask a few questions about someone. We've heard about this young man called Juri, who's supposed to be a fantastic fisherman. Just wondering if it happened...
I'm bad at saying names. I'm sorry.
Yelan made up a whole fake identity. Without batting an eyelid.
Well, she kind of did. She went,
Ah, yes, Juri. He's been making quite a name for himself recently. I've got some friends who travel all over the place, and they tell me everywhere they go they meet someone who's heard of him. Apparently, he had a rather tough time growing up. How does that saying go? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah, unless it
Well,
breaks
if
your
there's anything
legs.
to that logic, he's sure to be
Then it's
phenomenally
gotta-
successful one day.
Gotta be
Yeah,
opposite.
we think so too.
But I'm afraid your Anglers Association might be in for a disappointment.
Oh? Why is that?
He's good at a lot of things, but fishing isn't one of them. He fishes at the wharf and sells what he catches to me on occasion. His catches are always mediocre. Not terrible, but equally nothing to write home about. If you're looking to recruit some new members, though, I do know a few top anglers I could put you in touch with.
We don't
That
want any
sounds
anglers in that
fantastic.
old man.
I've got a couple of other things to attend to right now, though. Why don't I come
I'm gonna
back some other
die.
time and
I'm
we
gonna
chat?
die.
Sure thing. See
And
you.
I want to suck some mad
There we
titties.
go.
Don't let me
Need
die,
someone to
please.
help him. Come on, let's keep asking her.
I can't talk to you. Nope. Hello, sir.
Here to buy some fish? It's 300 for one or 3 for 1,000. You better hurry. When they're gone, they're gone.
Hello, we're from the Society for
Well, that doesn't
Fish
make any
Price
fucking sense.
Research. We'd just like to ask a few questions.
Hold on.
Wow, she switched identity.
One for 3,000. One for
Society
300, right?
for
If you bought
Fish
3 for
Price
1 for
Research.
300, that would be
I
900
haven't
more.
done anything illegal. Stay
But
out of
he's
my
saying
business.
if you buy 3, it's 1,000.
Please,
That's
don't
$100
worry.
more.
We're just here to
He's
conduct
a horrible
simple
businessman.
survey.
Kill him. Kill him
We
now
heard about
on
a
site.
certain Jur-E who's been selling fresh fish at.
So this isn't about me. You should have said something, you know. I haven't heard anything about him selling fresh fish at low prices, but it wouldn't surprise me if it...
Oh? Why?
Because he's so poor. His parents died when he was very young, and his alcoholic father still owed a huge amount of... He was still a kid when he first came to the wharf. His clothes were... And he managed to survive, thanks to Uncle Tien. I mean, he can afford to eat and everything, but you'll often see him haggling with others over just a few mora. So, I wouldn't be It's not like he catches much anyway, so it's not going...
You'd rather he didn't know?
Well,
Wait.
I spoke to
I
him
thought he
once
was rich.
briefly.
Like
and
he's
I
he's
just
he's
got
up
a
for the
feeling that he
position
really
of
cares what other
Tianshu,
people think
so
of him. I think he
must
has
have been in
pretty
a
low
higher
self-esteem.
position before.
But hey, it's hardly my place to say anything. What he's achieved,
Hmm.
nobody's perfect. I just wouldn't want
This
to upset him.
confuses me
That's all.
deeply.
I see. Well, thank you for sharing that with us.
Not a problem. And just for the record, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the price of my fish.
Dog.
The more times you say it, the less convincing it becomes.
Doesn't have a lot of mora to his name.
That's what I'm saying. Like he has to like.
Let's keep going.
He's lying. He's a liar. He's not Tianshu material, man.
The wind rises.
Hey, it's you guys. Wait, what's the phrase? Oh yeah. Honored to meet you. What brings you to me?
The
Ooh,
truth
whoa.
is, we are but newcomers to this territory. We heard tell of a great martial artist, Master Dugu, who knows everything there is to know. Hence, we sought you out to ask for your guidance.
Really? People said I know everything there is to know?
But of course, we also heard that Master Dugu is a
Great! So what do you wish to know? Nothing happens on this street that I don't know about.
Your hair's white. You're gonna become a protagonist in the future, aren't you? You little weirdo.
To a kid.
So, Master Dugu, have
Sure have. You mean that guy? I've heard many tales of probably 'cause it's nothing that important.
Oh, I can completely understand that. Then let me...
Oh yeah, I know that. It was about before that. People always used to talk about jury in a kind of nasty tone of voice. But 2 or 3 months ago, suddenly everyone started to like him.
Oh, he's a little
Sometimes he
liar.
gives me
He's a little
candies.
liar pants
So
on.
I'm glad that people are starting to like him now.
Just as I thought.
Yeah, no, you said the N-word like 3 years ago and the entire internet
I mean,
flamed him
just
for it.
as I thought.
But now everyone
Master
loves
Dugu
him
is
because he
indeed
said sorry
kind
and he
and
gives me
virtuous
really
as the
cool
legends
content
say.
every once in a while.
I'm not that great. Oh yeah, One
He's a
other
mini lad fan.
These days, there's a lot of people I've never seen before talking about Jerry's stories in the street. They seem like nice people.
Oh, definitely.
Great. So next time I see them, I'll say hi. And I...
Certainly. You can also tell my friend in Yansheng Tea House about what they're up to. I'm sure my friend would also like to...
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Well then, fare thee well, Master Dugu.
Until we meet again.
I hate the running cycle
Any
for
of
the
that
children.
sounds
It's so
strange to
goofy.
you?
I'm completely lost right now.
Strange? Jiryu seems to have a great reputation.
True. But the issue is, where did his sudden
Sudden? Too good to be...
So he returns cruelty with kindness, and had to work to support his studies. These are the kinds of things that make someone well known in their hometown. But Uncle Soon said even his friends who travel far and wide hear about him wherever they go. That's a little over the top, if you ask me. Do you remember what Dugu Shuo said about Jur-E's stories? Clearly they left him with a good impression of the guy. But beyond that, he wasn't interested in the details. That's the reaction I would expect from any normal person.
He's also a
Plus,
child.
there's the fact that all this praise of Jur-E has only been happening within the last 2 or 3 months. His childhood, his studies, the thing with his neighbor. None of these are recent events. So why are these stories only going around?
When you put it like that, it is kinda strange.
Yeah, Paimon, it's really
Of course,
strange.
if that's all there was to it, I wouldn't look. Jur-E was born into a poor family. The problem is, do you remember what Uncle Gao said about him? He's stayed poor his whole life. Everything he's earned he's either spent on studying, traveling, or paying off debts. I don't think he has the right, and that changes everything. It can mean a powerful faction is trying to gain influence over the Liu at Xixing. That's the worst case scenario. But all too often, the most pessimistic speculation turns out to be closest to the truth.
Someone's trying to gain influence over the Qixing? That sounds serious. What should we do? Even if we
Well, it's
ask
the
Judy
Fatui. It's
about
obviously
it,
the
sure,
Fatui.
there's
Like,
no
that's
way-
First,
obvious,
we need to
right?
find out who's supporting him. Don't worry, I've got a plan. Remember the current affairs and planning stage of the assessment? Since the successful candidate is duty-bound to implement, whoever is secretly helping Jur-E must be seeking to benefit from his actions after his appointment. So, we should be able to find some hints in Jur-E's manifesto on who we're dealing with. Come
Yeah,
on,
that lady just
let's
like,
get
is
back
just
to
listening
Yansheng
this whole
Tea House.
conversation, walking back and forth. Let's get back to the Yangshan Tea House. Good evening, sir. I'm a god at the craft. Where's what's here?
Jur-E's manifesto covers a huge range of topics. Looking for I'll divide the reports into 2 piles. You take one. Officially, the assessment is already over, and I'll be expected to announce the results before long. So we have to...
Yikes! We better hurry!
Whatever else Uncle Tien might think of Jur-E, the fact remains that he's one of his favorite students. Any evidence he's left is not going to be immediately obvious. We'll have...
Oh yeah, let's get fucking into it then, buddy.
Even though Yelan
Yelan. It's Yelan. Not Yelan. Rhodes. See. Well, hold on. Putting a special team together, that feels like a thing. Huh. Okay. feels like this.
Oh, this reading is giving. Let's take.
Yeah, bless me.
Looks like I'm the first one back, as usual.
Yeah, Shenghua. Let's fucking go.
Hey, it's one of your little helpers, Shenhua.
Yolon's little helpers. Like, they're the little elves. Little elves that run around, take people's taxes from them.
You betcha. I visited all the commerce guilds and gathered a wealth of information. Every time they asked me to leave, but I always had another trick up my...
Don't drag this out. Just tell it.
Yes, Lady Yolon.
Yolon.
To summarize my findings, most people who've had interactions with Qianwei will start out complaining about how proud and arrogant he is, but then go on to give a generally positive
Yolon just
appraisal.
rolls off the tongue better.
The young master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild said that Qianwei appears arrogant, but he's very scrupulous in the way he works. Once he signs a contract with somebody, he treats them fairly regardless of their background.
Who'd have thought?
Is it possible that his reputation is fake? Is there any way you can
In theory, that should be very difficult. But here's the thing. I asked around and found out that almost all of Qianwei's accounts are open to the public. Where he buys from and sells to should be confidential business information, but he doesn't seem interested in protecting it at all.
I mean, if you're confident in people
Qianwei
believing it,
often
that would make
sees
sense.
business opportunities that others don't. But once he's made enough mora off of it, it's like he gets sick of it and releases all of his trade secrets. It's like he wants people to know that they still can't beat him, even if he shares all of his secrets. The fact that someone like that can still make mora is pretty...
What a strange guy. It's like he's not.
To validate his theories. No wonder his manifesto contains so many insights. It's all the result of his first-hand experimentation.
I'm back! Huh? How come you're here?
Why do you think? Obviously, because I possess superior
Yes.
skills, and am always one
Yes.
step ahead.
Yes,
of
talk
the
your shit,
competition.
Shenhua. Fuck yeah. Get it.
Ignore the
Get it, big man. Fuck you, Winya. All my homies hate Winya.
You. If I hadn't had something else to take care of on the way, I would have been back long before you. Lady Yelan, I have finished investigating Mingbua.
Well, we're all ears.
Come on, big
The
man.
Ministry of Civil Affairs says that Mingbua struggles to get his words out when he gets nervous. But after a few days of getting to know him, you can pretty much have a normal conversation with him. On the whole, the feedback from the Ministry of Civil Affairs was very positive. He always considers the things that everyone else overlooks.
Well, he's meticulous,
In your
yeah.
opinion, was the Ministry of Civil Affairs' appraisal of Mingbua at all?
I don't believe so. Mingbua is someone who has slowly but surely, according to Miss Yu, the ministry often gets Mingbua to take a final look at projects before they're implemented. Oh, and also, there was once someone in the ministry who was lying and cheating to try to advance their career. Mingbua gave them the scolding of a...
Whoa, that's hard to imagine.
Yeah, he seems
Like I
like
said
somebody that
before,
would, like,
things are not
become
always
out
as
of
they
breath
appear.
after eating a bag of Doritos.
So
Dog.
that's what you meant by.
God
I'm
damn.
starting to get it now.
Thank you both. You're free to go now.
No, Shenghua, come back. Oh, look at him strung
So,
away.
Have you
That
finished
beautiful
reading the
bastard.
manifesto?
I feel like it's the sea stuff. Because, like, he's trying to get a...
I can't see any immediate problems looking at the individual entries. The only one that strikes me as a little unusual is the Chengshu Pool read of
What's that?
Chengshu Pool has always been home to many secrets. Plus, Ajdaha once wrought havoc there, so there are even more secrets buried deep
Ajdaha?
underground.
Wait a minute.
At some point, a rumor began to go around that there is great treasure buried
Pause.
beneath Chengshu Pool.
I need to be... Age. Yeah. Age. Oh, it's the funky guy. It's the guy that I get for doing Zhongli's story quest. Okay.
A long time ago, within the level of the Qixing, a mining team conducted an exploratory excavation there.
So, did they find any
None. The ruin was completely impenetrable. The only way they could have got the technology wasn't mature enough. Zhi-Yi's manifesto focuses still. This one fact alone doesn't tell us much. Everyone. Did you find anything?
excavation? Project? Treasure? Did we read anything? Oh, yeah! Juri said the Blackcliff Forge workers should get right of first refusal if any suitable projects come up.
Did he now? Well, that makes everything much clearer. So Jur-E wants the Blackcliff Forge to excavate the treasure of Chiungshu Pool.
Does that mean the Blackcliff Forge is Juri's secret supporter?
No, not likely. I've looked into the Blackcliff Forge before. They aren't involved with any powerful
I am
factions
so
at present.
fucking congested. I'm gonna die.
Specialized explosives. It would seem more trouble than it's worth to put sit still. Since the clues are pointing toward the black...
Chenwei and Mingbo both turned out...
Let's go, baby. J Chamber. Teleporto. Teleporto.
What about Juri? Is there another side to him too?
Let's look around for clues.
What's up, baby? What's here? Oh, wait. Nothing of note happened today. Nothing of note happened today. Payday. 3 new recruits joined. Can't believe people are willing to join us at a time like this. One of the newcomers is very skilled. He got named the team leader. Nothing of note happened today. That looks fishy.
What's this?
From the back, it looks like a ledger. But it seems they also use it as a... We don't know who wrote it, but it's interesting.
You think they're suspicious?
Yes. Look, it says right there, at this rate, by the time the Chingshu Pool redevelopment plan is ready to roll, that'll give them the chance to take a lot of liberties. They can copy any secret texts. Imagine if we didn't suspect anything. By the time Jur-E recommends the Blackcliff Forge for the excavation project, at most we would maybe do a fresh background check on the place. No red flags if all they did was change some key staff. And even if we decided to vet the staff individually, they'd have had more than enough time by then to come up with fake identities.
I mean, you came up with one on the spot, big man, so that makes sense.
That's the advantage of planning this far in advance. It was a clever move.
When you put it like that, it all makes sense. If we hadn't found this out,
Stick
someone
rope.
else would have stolen the treasure.
Stick rope. Stick rope.
So, who's really behind all this?
You, Paimon, you are.
That's a question for the newcomers. But let...
The rocks? Oh, him. Iron Shoulder. Are they all named stuff like that? Iron Shoulder. Gummer. Gummer. It's a funny name. What's good, Iron Shoulder?
Excuse us.
You want them to teach you or something? I gotta say, these newcomers are in tip-top shape. Fast learners, too. They're picking up all the skills unbelievably fast. My only complaint is that they're always going out drinking at night. But they never let us join. I guess they just need some time to adjust. I'm sure we'll get to know each other.
They go out drinking. This area isn't exactly renowned.
You got that right. They tell me they go all the way back to Liyue Harbor to drink at Wanmin Restaurant. It rained after work today, so they actually stuck around at the site for a while. But as soon as the rain stopped, they went out drinking again right away. Hey, you're only young once, right? I say, if they can hack it, let them at it.
Interesting.
I like this guy's voice.
Let's go
It's
talk
very,
somewhere
it's
else.
a very, very soothing father figure voice.
Looks like our hunch was on the Mora. These newcomers are very suspicious. Drinking in Liyue Harbor, huh? Some cover story. I'll wager they've been going to intelligence updates. Good thing it rained today. It means they'll leave footprints.
Footprints.
Thought they'd give
I
themselves
was
away that
correct.
easily, but let's follow them and try our luck.
Okay. Feed the prince. Feed the prince.
They went that way. Hurry, we gotta catch up.
To what? To who? Paimon, who would we catch up to in this instance? Who? I'm not going to do it, but
These footprints are heading towards Liyue Harbor. Maybe we were wrong about them.
Just as I thought. They didn't go to Liyue Harbor. They went that way.
Squall and Fury.
The footprints stop here. But, judging from the direction, I'm guessing their destination was that abandoned house.
Man, that's some detective work that needs to be doing. Let's get into it, baby. I can't get in. Oh, there's the door. Eat the fruit. Eat the fruit. Eat it. Eat the pile of fruit.
This is where the newcomers rendezvous with whoever they're working for. Look at these ashes. Someone was burned.
Could there be anything left? Maybe the wind could have blown the fire out before everything was finished burning.
The odds of that are very slim. It's practically impossible. I've checked.
Why don't we wait for them back at the Black Cliff Forge?
We can't count on that. Clearly they were based here at one point, but it's mysteriously abandoned. To me, that says that whoever's behind this has moved them somewhere else to throw our investigation off course.
Yes. Yes.
This is where a trail runs cold.
Make no mistake, the purpose of our trip wasn't to find any solid evidence. We just need to figure out who's behind Jur-E. I smelled something peculiar the moment. Those newcomers probably thought they'd be safe as long as they burned the letters. But what they failed to consider is that paper...
Really?
There is a certain place with a freezing cold climate where there's not. Some wealthy people there put floral fragrance in their ink as a way of injecting a little romance into their writing. When that fragrant ink is burned, this is the exact odor that it leaves behind.
The Fatui.
Exactly. The evidence will soon be blown away by the wind, so it's nothing we can arrest anyone with.
Damn.
But it's all I need. Now I know who we're dealing with. I can plan our next move.
Lady Yelan! Oh, thank goodness I finally found you. I thought I'd never see you again.
Don't be alarmed. This is Upei. He's Wenyuan and Shanghua's colleague. I sent him to look into Jur-E's regular contacts. Since Jur-E was fishing, I left him a note at Yanshang Tea House telling him to look for me at Black Cliff Fort. So, what did you find out at sea?
Forgive my incompetence. I'm afraid I've come up empty-handed. I asked all the fishermen multiple times, but none of them had any interactions with Jur-E before. Then the waves got so choppy I ended up falling overboard. Fortunately, someone managed to drag me out. When I got back, I heard that you'd gone to Black Cliff Forge and might need backup, so I went straight there as fast as I could. Didn't even stop to change my clothes.
Well, Uncle Tian said that Jur-E once bought a recipe from one of the fishermen.
What? That's news to me. No, that's not possible. It's absolutely not possible. Lady Yelan, I'm telling you, I spoke to every single fisherman out there, and none of them mentioned anything about a recipe.
Interesting. Then I wonder how that even more wonderful fish soup came about.
Fish soup? What fish soup?
Nothing. Our priority right now is to find a way to get our hands on some
Yeah,
solid
fuck you,
evidence.
Wu Pei.
Well,
we're
any
detectives.
suggestions?
Detective work.
Not a bad idea. Upei, what do you think?
Honestly, I've already tried following Jur-E, but the guy's too cautious. Never meets with anyone suspicious.
Okay, so tailing's out.
No, we'll still need to tail him. But first, we need to do some groundwork.
Yeah, groundwork, baby.
When you've worked in intelligence for a long time, you'll understand that no one can stay on high alert forever. Especially when he thinks he's about to win. Tomorrow morning, I'll announce his victory at Yuehai Pavilion. Take a guess what you think he'll do next. Be sure to arrive on time. You won't want to miss the show.
What time? You didn't give me a time. Oh, wait. 9 to 11. Actually, let me look around real quick. Where's Celestia? That's Shade Champion. That's not Celestia. Celestia? I don't think it is. I think that's just the thing with
The wind rises.
Dragon Spider.
Squall and fury.
Oh wait, shit. Funky jump time. Let's go. Sorry. Again, I'm sick. I sound gross. I know.
It looks like we're all here.
Fucking dumb.
Well then, I won't drone on about the importance of the Tianshu role. Suffice to say that Uncle Tian entrusted me with—
All of us here know the score. Don't beat around the bush. Just get on with it.
Qianwei has many pioneering ideas, but some of his— Mingbo is reliable, but not quite ambitious enough. And because of his personality, in contrast, Zhi is evenly balanced after much consideration.
What?
Oh, congratulations. Thank you. Honestly, I'm a little surprised to hear my name being announced.
You lying fuck. You knew what
In
you
my
were doing.
estimation, all three of us are worthy candidates for the Tianshu position. As your competitor, I've become keenly aware of— Would either of you entertain the possibility of working with me in the future?
I'll have to see. I'm in a bad mood. This is the last thing I want to be thinking about right now.
I don't mind. As long as I can help.
Okay, well, that's all from me. Zhi, you'll have some
I will live up to the Tian— I should go. I need to pack my things, and then I think a celebratory meal is in order. Would anyone like to join me?
Count me out. I'm not in the mood for a celebration.
Zhi seems pretty relaxed now. This would be a good time to follow him.
Hey, traveler, tell me something. What if you can't answer that?
Oh no, if we get stuck here...
Follow him.
Yes, ma'am.
When young. Ew, send Sheng Huan after him, man. He's got the best.
We finally got...
Lady Yelan, Zhi has gone towards Feiyun Slope.
Follow him, quickly.
So Zhi
Oh,
really
wait.
sided with the Fatui? But Uncle Tian thinks so highly of him. Why would he do this?
Difficult to say, but everything should become a lot clearer when we find him.
Silence. Word.
I'm sorry, Lady Yelan. He's too good at this. We weren't able to keep...
How the heck did he manage to shake? I guess Zhi didn't let his guard down.
No, Upe says he's much more relaxed than usual. Maybe it's just how he's wired.
Don't blame yourselves. Let's not forget. If
Don't
I
worry,
asked you to
Sheng Huan.
tail
It was all
Uncle
Wen
Tian,
Yan's fault.
you'd have ended.
Shinue Kiosk. He only went in briefly. Upe and I were watching outside the whole time. A few moments later, a man dressed in a completely different outfit came out. Upe had a feeling that it was him, but we couldn't get close. I figured that if we spooked him, it would undo what we've accomplished. So I stopped Upe, and I stayed here to wait for you while that meathead went to ask around in Shinue.
Good work. The fish didn't take the bait, but that's okay. As long as he's still swimming around, let's go to Shinue Kia.
A wonderful idea, Lady Yelan. Shut the fuck up. Couldn't care, don't care. Goodbye. Is Geodaddy in here? Zhongli, my man? My mans?
Could you explain to me how that works? A guy like him comes in, changes his whole outfit right under your nose, and you don't even ask him about it?
Our customers are free to dress however they please. What grounds would I have to question it?
Okay, fair enough, but didn't you think it was just a little bit strange?
Well, maybe I did, but it still doesn't give me the right to stop him.
Enough. Let's tone this down a little.
Dog, him getting naked in your restaurant's
make this
one
quick.
thing.
Just one question.
No, it's not. It is the one thing. You don't get naked in a fucking restaurant, you fucking idiot. That violates like 5 health code violations.
That he ordered ages ago.
Fuck.
A bottle of liquor?
Yes, a very strong kind. Fiery, with a rich flavor. Not something the average customer would order. This gentleman ordered it in person from us a long time ago. He was—
Liquor and wineware.
Where to?
Shigu Antiques.
Oh yeah, he said he was gonna pick up the garbage. Goodbye. My nose is gross. Feels like my face is on fire.
Swollen Fury.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Long. Sorry to bother you. Jer-E ordered. We're friends of his. He's been telling us how impressed he is with the quality, considering how affordable it was.
Sure. Which model are you looking for?
We don't really know a whole lot about wineware. Let's just go with.
Jer-E picked up his set not long ago. As a quality imitation of an antique wineware set, it has the look and feel of a luxury item. Just so you're aware, we don't have many of this model left in stock. And now that Mr. Jer-E—
Don't worry, price shouldn't be an issue. I'm sure we can work something out. But I'm just a little.
For this set, the wine glasses are sold separately. Minimum purchase is 1 glass, maximum is 4. Mr. Jer-E, but 2.
Okay. Thanks, Lean Long. Seems there's a little more to buying wineware than I first thought. We'll have to mull it over.
Well, don't take too long. We could sell out any day now. All right, see you next time.
I like her voice acting. I like that voice.
This is turning into a real headache.
No shit.
I'd just like to point out that we have the self-professed Grand Master of Fieldwork here to thank for being wholly incapable of tailing an ordinary civilian without being—
It's not like you did any better.
Hey, don't insult Shegwell like
information
that.
trading, okay? I don't have the physical agility. What's your
Yeah,
excuse?
yeah, what he said.
I,
Kaylon, so, if we can't figure out where Jerry went, there's no—
If so, it's no ordinary celebration.
What do you mean?
First of all, Jer-E isn't much of a drinker. On some level, he hates alcohol because of what it— If he was just looking to celebrate by himself, he wouldn't spend his meager savings on an expensive bottle of alcohol, let alone buy a pair of special wine glasses. No, this is a victory feast. Whoever this person is clearly enjoys hard liquor and has a very high status. Hence the need for expensive-looking wineware. Now, where might we find Fatui who match that?
Fatui officials. Should be either the Snezhnayan Embassy or the Northland Bank.
I'm gonna go with the Snezhnayan.
Have both locations surrounded. Take as many people as you need.
Lady Yelan, is it time for us to make our move? If so, you can count me in.
Shut the fuck up,
Get
Lupe.
with the program, would you? This is a
Your name even
covert
sounds like an
surveillance
onomatopoeia.
operation. Jer-E may be vigilant, but that doesn't mean the same is true for his drinking buddy. In which case,
I'm delirious,
we don't
guys.
need
I'm
to change
sorry.
tactics. Just change who we're following.
Great idea! So we just need to find out who Jerry bought that liquor for and follow them instead!
But Lady Yelan, if we get caught, this could become a major diplomatic incident.
I'm well aware, but don't you see? Jer-E is gambling everything on this. If we really want to stick to your orders, and make sure we're covering all other bases too, anywhere else Jer-E might be going, I want eyes on those locations.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't worry, Lady Yelan.
Yeah,
Jer-E
Shake,
may
well,
be
pick
a
up the
slippery
slack.
character, but we'll keep a close watch on the movements of all Fatui officials.
I'll be waiting for you at the tea house. If I'm guessing correctly, Fatui officials are likely to take action at night. You should go and get ready. Then meet me at Yansheng Tea House.
Aye, aye, Captain. Oh, let me just... Night time! Night time, baby.
Behold!
Let's do it.
Perfect timing. Wenyuan just sent word that the Fatui ambassador, Yusupov, just left the embassy alone. He's heading in the direction of Qingshu Pool.
Qingshu Pool? That's the—
It looks like that's where they've arranged to meet. Sensible choice. Qingshu Pool is always crawling with monsters. Most people wouldn't dream of going there. It's one place they won't need to worry about
Oh no, we gotta go—
Let's go. If my hunch is correct,
Alright, let's get it.
This is Qingshu Pool, full of ruins, crawling with monsters. Anyone with any sense steers well clear of this place. I've looked into the place before. There's a worker's entrance somewhere around here. Follow me.
Yeah. Ooh. Hello? Leeway lock. Okay.
There's been some work done on this place in the past, but it's a bit of a labyrinth inside. I can't guarantee we'll be safe. The workers left an emergency access. Still, be ready to fight at any moment.
Don't worry, we're all professionals here. By the way, Yelan, where are your 3 little helpers?
They have other things to take care of first. We couldn't have...
Oh, I'll have Trial Yelan, right? This is where Trial Yelan comes in? Yelan? Fuck. I'm out there getting me to say it.
Gotcha.
You little fucker. Stop it.
The puzzle is still unsolved.
Move, damn it!
Quietly now.
The wind rises.
Gotcha. As I expected. But this shouldn't be too...
Why do all of the
much trouble.
all of the trial characters at least have no blessed lives? Yusupov.
I see that? That's gotta be the Fatui ambassador here to meet you. That must be the emergency access route, right? Come on, let's hurry.
Dog, I'm the first stage of war. I'll be fine.
Take it easy. This is the construction workers' emergency access route, but it's closed tight. Trying to break through would be risky. Let's see if we can find another way.
Oh. What is these?
Busted.
Behold.
Time to clean up.
Quietly now.
Beautiful. Look. Douche.
Water's gone down.
Someone needs
assistance.
Okay, two more.
Gotcha. Quietly now.
Oh, they're dead. Whoops. Girls look nicer in a real tight sweater. Perfect.
Busted. Quietly now.
Confess! Squall Fury, know your place.
Damn, the fire that I'm carrying around didn't go out when I touched the water. That's neat. Oh god, don't tell me I'm gonna have to be doing some goofy shit.
The water's flowed into the groove, and now the statues have lit up. Okay, now we should be able to move the statues.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Wait, shit. No fucking up. Okay, ooh, fuck. Okay. I can easily.
The door is open. Let's go.
We should be nearly at the bottom now. Let's wrap this up. Gotcha. Busted.
Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. It's not safe. The mole will get just as big.
I can tell from the aroma that this is very fine liquor indeed. I'm impressed. Come on, bottoms up. After you, of course.
Oh, you poisoned him.
Oh, sorry. You'll get there. If you want to stay friend... You're more of a lightweight than I thought. Already I thought you were made of sterner stuff. You certainly kept it together when you were poisoning your teacher's soup.
Huh?
Come on, another round. Less talking, more drinking.
Sure. You didn't leave me much of a choice, though, did you? Just the mention of poisoning sent I'm more timid than you realize. Every time I poisoned him, I had to hide away.
Look, I know it has not been easy for you, my friend.
So that's why he was so
appreciate
like,
all your hard work.
people didn't know about him because he was hiding
I
away.
have to say,
Okay.
you really are quite a genius at poisoning people. I mean, the poison we brought from Snezhnaya is as strong as this wine, but you found a way to turn it into an imperceptible, slow-acting poison, and came up with the idea of delivering it through fish soup.
Oh.
What was it you said? Oh, yeah. You said the soup's fishy flavor neutralizes the pungency of the poison, and this process even makes the soup tastier as a result. How did you think of that?
It struck me one day when I was fishing. I'm lucky it did. Otherwise, I'm not sure.
You performed excellently. The Fatui will continue to provide the support you need to aside from Qingshu Pool. We also have some other requests.
Don't worry. Whatever tasks you have...
Did you hear that? It was poison! That's why Uncle Tian hasn't been... What a nasty guy! Seize him!
Hold on. Did you bring a camera? If not, you can use mine. This is quite a scene. We have to capture it for posterity.
We don't want to fucking... We don't want to have a scandal on our hands. Excellent.
Excellent. We've seen no progress on the diplomatic front, but soon everything will be taken. I remember when I first saw you. I knew right away that you would make a good partner for us. Hey, do you still remember what I said to you?
How could I forget? You said a lowly commoner like me could never be seen as a serious candidate for the Tianshu, no matter how hard I work. The only way is for you to shine bright in the Tianshu's darkest moment. I think you were absolutely...
Yes. Under normal circumstances, the gap between you and other people could only ever grow wider over time. Just look at your two competitors. Chen Wei had wealth. Ming Boa had reputation. But you had nothing. You were just another nobody. And that's why I decided to help you. You know, there's an old saying in the Fatui. Give a starving dog a bone, and it'll guard your home for the rest.
Yes. I cannot thank you enough for your generous support.
You know, the best thing about you is that you do as you're told without complaining. Hey, keep up the good work, and I can assure you, you'll never have to worry about Mora again. Heck, when you're not in the company...
Uncle Gao said that Jur-E has low self-esteem. He was worried that whatever advantage he might have now will diminish over time. So the Fatui persuaded him that he should act while he can. Do you have any more film in the camera? Then get ready to use it. Tonight's... How well this goes for us.
Ooh, is there any more alcohol? Go on. Fill me up. I'm in a good mood today, and I'm gonna drink my fill. Make sure to get me home safely afterward.
There's only a little left. Here, I'll fill your glass. If you like it, I can bring you some more next time.
Whoa, this is the good stuff. It is great. Huh?
poisoned him. What the sneaky bastard.
Juri, you poisoned my wine? But
You seem surprised, Mr. Yusupov.
You...
How could I not? I've sacrificed years of my life studying, and you really think I'd put myself through all that just to become your little puppet?
You imbecile. It's the Fatui who got you to where you are. Do you understand? If I disappear with no explanation, the embassy will come after you. They'll get to the bottom of this. Mark my words.
Do you see the haystack in the
Markiplier?
corner? Underneath it is a pile of explosives. And next door in the dark room are the 3 undercover agents you sent to infiltrate the Black Cliff Forge. I'm gonna stay here till I see you slip into unconsciousness. Then I'm gonna set this on fire. Once the flames burn through the hay, they'll ignite the explosives, the ruins will collapse, and everything will be buried.
What do you hope to...
I took the liberty of leaving some evidence of your contact with the undercover agents at the Black Cliff Forge. It won't take long for people to join the dots. 2 missing person cases will become 1 as the truth gradually reveals itself. The Fatui planted undercover agents in the Black Cliff Forge to steal their signature ruin-grade explosives. Their plan was to blow through the solid floor tiles in the dead of night and seize the treasure of Qingshu Pool. But things didn't quite go to plan. Mistakes were made that led to the accidental deaths of the entire crew. Faced with the overwhelming evidence, the embassy won't investigate this any further. In fact, they'll be only too happy to blame it all on a rogue operation by you. It explains why you acted alone, while exonerating the rest of the embassy of any liability. Of course, none of that will have anything to do with me. When all of this comes to my attention, I'm afraid I'll have no choice but to cancel the Qingshu Pool redevelopment plan immediately. I guess then, I'll be Tianshu in my own right, with a clean record and well out of the Fatui's reach.
Juri, do you really think you're gonna get away with this? The Fatui has a record of... After I die, they'll come looking, and they'll get to the bottom of this.
A record? Oh, you must mean the one in the hands of your second-in-command, Theophan?
What? How do you know about that?
Because when you contacted me, I also made contact with your associates. I have Theophan to thank for providing me with the poison I used on you today. He'll help me tie up all the loose ends. After all, your untimely demise comes with a few perks for him. He has been eyeing your position for a long time now.
Damn.
Traitor!
Relax.
Go the fuck to sleep.
It's over. After tonight, everyone gets sweet dreams, Mr. Yusupov.
That was the well-animated scene. That's it. Wow. Kenshin out here sparing no expense.
I did a little surveying on the way here and found that you'd left yourself 3 escape routes in case things went south. I have them all surrounded. If you're thinking of trying anything, save yourself the effort. The game's up. We were here the whole time and have pictures of everything. They came out pretty nicely. Want to see them?
The game's up? Forgive me, I'm not quite sure what you're referring to, Miss Yelan. I happened to discover a Fatui operation here, so I approached them on the pretext of joining forces and eventually brought them down from within. If it pleases you, Miss Yelan...
This is how you want to play it, huh? Fine. You do you. All we need to do to convict you is establish that the poison in his system is the same as in Uncle Tien's. Nothing else you wanted to add? Let's leave it there then. Time to go.
One wrong move and it all comes crashing down. You followed him here, didn't you? I was so focused on keeping myself out of sight. Let's talk about this, Yelan. I gave you my word that I would live up to the Tianshu name, and that much I can still guarantee.
Your point being?
When I take office, I can guarantee that I will act in your best interests. In fact, I don't deny that I used underhanded methods to get here. But given my lowly origins, what other choice
Oh,
did I
boo-hoo,
have?
your parents died. Whoop-de-fucking-do. So
You
did
still
half of the
don't get
Genshin
it, do
cast.
you? Even now, what do you think? Exactly. Jur-E, clever people can always come up with a good excuse. But while you might be able to get other people to believe you, you'll never be able to deceive yourself. There's nothing wrong with wanting to win other people's respect, but when has Uncle Tien ever... He was like a teacher and a father to you, but you chose to repay that by poisoning him. Whatever positive goal you may have started out with, you threw it away in that moment.
That's enough.
Of course. What makes this even crueler is that you managed to convince yourself there was no other way. Uncle Tien was always going to give you this opportunity, even if you'd done nothing at all. Out of everyone in the world, he is the one who trusts you the most. So much that he drank your fish soup without doubting you, not for 1 second.
That's enough. That's enough.
Life is like fishing. It cannot be rushed. Whatever you do, impatience will accomplish nothing. I was just like you once, desperate to prove myself. Only later did I realize things do not always turn out the way you plan, but you have to keep calm to carry on. You're still young. Be patient, believe in yourself, and don't look outside yourself to prove your value. Where's Jur-E these days? It's been a long time since he last paid me a visit.
Yeah, he's poisoning you.
Maybe he's
man.
just busy.
Well, next time, if he doesn't bring a pot of piping hot fish soup, don't let him in.
Whatever you were thinking about, you'll have plenty of time to mull it over in prison. Oh, I almost forgot. If the Fatui find out what happened today, prison might not turn out to be the safest place for you. Trying to have friends on both sides, it has a way of turning everyone against you. But right now, I have an opportunity for you.
Oh, what's this?
Huh?
What?
Sorry, things are about to get extremely busy for me. Let's meet at Yanshang Tea House tomorrow morning. I'll have someone remove the explosives. Then, there's someone I have to go and see.
Need our help with that?
No, it could be dangerous. You should leave this.
Be
Don't
careful.
worry, as long as they're willing to get some rest.
Oh. She a nerd. Whoop. What was I thinking? Okay. I'm just gonna hang out here while I do this. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, baby. Let's fucking go. I have to go to the Yangshin house. I think this is the longest story mission I've done yet, besides the Raiden's two-parter. It's like super fucking weird, right?
Squall Fury! There is now no
Baiju.
poison left in his system. But recovery from
Baiju
the
has
damage
that
already
stupid
done
fucking
will
cape
not
thing,
happen
too.
overnight.
Dr. Baiju,
Or
my
is it?
father
Or is it a
going to be-
Galen cape?
You needn't worry too much.
Keep taking the prescribed medicine every day, and if it's good we caught it in time.
How did they successfully secure such a seldom seen poison? It seems the Fatui are extremely resourceful. Unfortunately for
Hold,
them,
pause,
they're
pause.
up against us.
Who is that? Who is that voice actor? I know who that is. That's the pink-haired bitch from Kill la Kill. Chang Shen. VA. Genshin. Yes, Simpleton. Yeah. I want to know who her voice actor is. Who is... Fuck. Chang Shen. I'm sorry, but I need to figure this out. Alright, Chang Shen. Yada. Okay, I know it. VA for music. Kancho, Uzu Sanagayama? No. Sanagayama. No, not this guy. Or was it a 4-star? He was a 4-star. Nonon Jakuzure. There he is. There she is. Ow. Who's your VA? Sarah Ann Williams. I know for a fact that's who it is. It sounds so familiar. Saika Miki, Sword Art Online, Hunter x Hunter. He was Felix in Ray Zero? I didn't know that. Susumaru. Peacock and Skullgirls. Yeah, that makes sense. What? She's not listed.
Uncle Tian will be heading off.
That's
now.
weird. That's
Remember
definitely
to get
Sarah Ann
plenty of
Williams.
rest and avoid overexerting yourself.
Don't worry, I will. Thank you very much.
That's so fucking weird. I like it. I like how
You're
the
here
snake
too?
bobs up and down when he leaves.
Thank you. Yes. The exhaustion.
Luckily, it looks like choosing the Tianshu's successor is suddenly not such a
Hey,
Yalan.
My work is mostly wrapped up, so I thought I'd take a minute to check in. The assessment process comes to an end here, Uncle Tian. In my opinion, Zhi is not suitable for the position, but...
You have my gratitude. People can change their loyal...
Is it just Paimon, or is Uncle Tian not that surprised?
I wouldn't be surprised either.
Don't
He seems like a
underestimate
cuck.
Uncle Tian. He wouldn't have appointed me as assessment officer if he hadn't had his doubts about Zhi. Normally, the Yuehai Pavilion would be responsible for assessing the candidates. Isn't...
Yes, to be quite honest, I wanted to trust him. When I first met Zhi, I wondered if he had approached me with a hidden agenda. So I concluded that he had no ulterior motives whatsoever. He just saw me as an ordinary fishing friend. In the end, even he changed. I never had any plans to recommend him directly, but I always intended to give him the chance. I had no reputation to speak of when I first became Tianshu. I relied on
Ganyu's also like a
Ganyu's
million years
assistance
old,
for
ain't she?
all manner.
I have to admit,
He's half
he's
Adeptus,
smart guy,
so she has a longer
and very
lifespan.
cautious. The intel suggests that the Fatui saw him as very low risk, but Jur-E was still extremely careful with the poisoning. He chose that specific liquor from Shinue kiosk because the fiery flavor would mask the... He also installed a secret afterwards.
But that's still really...
Yes. Had he drunk the poisonous wine, he still would have faced serious health consequences despite taking the antidote. He didn't hesitate to put...
Oh, so it was an assassin's
Who is
teapot.
Jury now?
Well, I mean, he is sitting in a jail cell. Like Yenfei says, everyone who breaks the law has to pay the price. Still, he's cooperating. He didn't turn down my offer to strike a deal. I'll make sure there are plenty of guards around to keep him safe from anything the Fatui...
A deal? Does this have to do with...
Yes, Jur-E's not the one I'm interested in. If he was as far as this one... But once the Fatui became involved...
Well, did...
Almost. Unfortunately...
Uncle Tien? Yeon? What are you talking about?
Jur-E colluded with the Fatui to try and secure the position of Tianshu. Or, to put it the other way around, with Yusupov in our hands and a statement from Jur-E, we could afford to continue. Also, we'd be able to gain control of Theophan, Yusupov's second in command. Then we'd have a pawn in the ranks of the Fatui. Pawns like this can be major assets. They open up...
There it is again, the chess talkery.
Why else did you think I was investing so much time and effort into this case?
So, okay, well...
We got halfway. The first part went off without a hitch, but when we tried to make contact with Theophan, he was gone, along with all the evidence.
Fatui must be spying on it.
I found out from other sources that the Harbinger Regrator got involved. The Fatui's main forces aren't concentrated here. Regrator was only treating this as a peripheral concern.
He's gonna be the big nose guy. Oh no! It's his goofy ass. Does he have a vision? His first appearance take that chapter alongside the fellow Harbingers. No. He doesn't have a
It's a pity that Theophan got away. But knowing which Harbingers are still...
He also just looks like a black-haired Baiju.
Do you have any desire to take over the position of Tianshu yourself? I remember you showed some interest a few days ago at Yenshang Tea House.
We're at the Yenshang
My
Tea House, big man.
You are more than...
Oh, that. I was obviously joking. I prefer my current life. There's danger... Although it'd still be a behind-the-scenes role. As Tianshu, I wouldn't have the chance to get involved in anything truly clandestine or face any Alright, I'm done here. Time for me to go. I'm heading off again in a few days, and I still have to prepare.
Where are you off to this time?
As you might have guessed. It's for me to know and you to find out. But I'm sure if you keep going as you are, getting yourselves involved in other people's business all the time,
Shut
you're
the
sure
fuck
to get
up.
caught
Shut
up
the
in
fuck up.
another
That's
misadventure before too
me.
long.
I don't do that at all.
Maybe I'll see you the next time danger beckons. Until then, keep your wits about you. A lot of people are watching you for a lot of reasons. If you have any more questions, just ask Uncle Tien. After the recent turn of events, I'd...
Time flies so fast. Before you know it, Lanterite's almost here again. The people...
Let's pop it.
The wind rises.
Paimon votes we go say hi to Xiangling first.
Oh, it's Songwei.
Huh? Xiangling? What a pleasant surprise meeting you here.
Oh, why the pleasure is all mine. As is the surprise, surely. It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared as of late? Setbacks are inevitable over the course of a long journey. If you wish to share what's troubling,
this entire video
allow
is
me to lend my
fucking
There is no
titled
need to
Lantern Right, and
shoulder
I haven't
all
even done
burdens
anything
by
about
yourself.
yet. Because I had to do the fucking
You are too kind.
But I don't understand.
So,
Why do I have to do that?
are you here to listen to stories over
for tea again?
I had originally planned to set out after this last round of
Osmanthus
tea.
wine tastes the same.
However,
but who are those that share the memories?
However,
I had planned to take a walk to Chingsa village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots, which are currently in season. A villager there once gave me a small sample, and they possessed a most excellent flavor.
Osmanthus wine.
bamboo shoots? Why can't you just use normal bamboo shoots instead? Wait, Paimon knows! Because Zhongli prefers the finer things in life. Okay, Mr. Particular, let me guess. Ahem. The nascent bamboo shoot has a uniquely tender texture and a delicate
He looks so
sweet
done
taste
with
that its
Paimon shit.
normal cousin cannot match.
An astute observation, Paimon. You know me well indeed. Lantern Rite is almost upon us, but besides the bamboo shoots, there are a few other items.
Well, we were planning to use the opportunity to say hi to some of our friends, but before we were able to figure out a schedule, we ran into you.
Well then, might I invite you to imagine the sheer delight that is a soup cooked with the freshest nascent bamboo shoots in all the land. Generous cuts of pork belly and crisp, fragrant bamboo shoots placed together in the pot.
Bro, this man got me watering.
Half a day.
God damn, I'm hungry.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Paimon's onto your plan. You just want to hoodwink us into fetching your bamboo for you.
You're starry-eyed, Paimon.
Why, I assure you, I would do no such thing.
Ugh. Let's go, traveler. Collecting a few bamboo shoots shouldn't take
Such fine specimens are indeed well worth the excursion. Very well. I shall leave the bamboo shoots to you.
Osmanthus wine tastes
Should
the
you
same
have the good
as I
fortune to find some,
But
please
where
share them with
those
me as
that
well.
Share the memories.
See?
Osmanthus.
However, there is no need to rush. The streets of Liu will be bustling with
Coward.
visitors, and the nascent bamboo shoots.
I like
will be
Zhongli.
but a
I like his
wonderful
voice.
Final touch to a most exceptional feast.
We're heading out. Enjoy your...
Take care now, you.
He doesn't really need to walk. He's a god. I assume he just like picks up like a pebble or something and rides it like Mjolnir. Nascent bamboo shoots. What do they look like? 1,000 miles of an enigmatic tune.
Bamboo shoot.
Oh, bastard. Fuck you. Dick.
Bamboo
Ow.
shoot. Oh! This one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. Paimon thinks this is the one.
I got two, didn't I?
These should be enough. Let's head back.
Help! Help!
Did you hear that? Someone's calling for help. It's coming from over there.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Are you okay? Did any water go down the wrong pipe?
Who the fuck is this wacky individual? This goofball.
I think I'm okay now.
That was scary. Well, at least you're all right. All thanks to your savior here. Oh, a little girl?
Greetings, everyone. My name is Yao Yao. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I'm gonna steal you.
So well
Yeah,
mannered.
yoink.
My name's Paimon, and this is the traveler.
You have a lot of accessories on you, and you have a vision. That means you're playable in the future. Well, she's playable now,
I'm
but you get what I mean.
A musician from Fontaine.
You don't look French.
I came through Stone Gate, intending to head towards Liyue Harbor, but then I became captivated by the beautiful scenery. And before long, I was completely lost.
Yeah, that happens. I usually get lost when I'm looking at the scenery of Genshin.
Just now, I was so mesmerized by the
I
waterfall
say
that
sarcastically.
I slipped and fell into the water. If it weren't for Xiao Yao's help, I shudder to think what might have happened.
poke
It's
you in the
alright,
eye.
Mr. Dvorak.
Her eyes look super familiar.
The splashing around the bottom of the waterfall means the stone path is always wet and slippy. You definitely have to be
Slippy?
careful.
Not slippery? Little girl, you need to go back to kindergarten.
Next time
Learn how
you're
to pronounce shit
exploring
correctly.
an unfamiliar
Whack.
environment, try to focus on what's right in front of you. Don't let your mind wander. As long as you watch your step, accidents like this won't happen anymore.
Cloud Rotator and Uncle Mountain Shaper telling me that all the time. You should listen to them. They're pretty cool.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I'll remember to be more careful next time.
Yeah.
Oh, are you hungry, sir?
Oh,
Please, sir, it's quite all right. I was born and raised here in Liyue. I expect you still have quite a long journey ahead of you. It's very important to keep your energy levels up. I still have some lotus flower crisps left in my backpack. Why don't we
Backpack?
split
That's a
them between the
basket,
four
big
of
man.
us? What a thoughtful kid! You're welcome.
She sounds like a grown woman.
Mmm, so tasty. If only there were more.
Having a healthy appetite is a
Sumpter
good thing.
beast. I keep hearing
It
that.
means
I
time
keep
on
hearing
still
that like,
growing.
oh, it's
If
this,
I'd
it's a
known
some
I was
sumpter
gonna
beasts
run into
or
you,
some shit.
I would have made a second batch.
Sumpter beast. Oh, they're the big animals. Okay.
Hope you're taking notes, traveler. This is how you treat your Paimon.
I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you, and it's gonna hurt.
Are Liyue snacks to your taste?
no, they're perfect. When I was traveling through Mondstadt, I had a chance to try one of their moon pies. It had a meat filling, unlike these crisps. But apart from that, it seems like they follow a similar cooking process. Both are delicious in their own way.
His voice actor's not doing any kind of voice
As
for him. He's
Fontaine's
just
cooking,
speaking.
though, it's been a long time since I've had a taste of home.
Sounds like you spend a lot of time on the road, huh?
I do. It's part of my job. I'm one of the main organizers of the Iridescence Tour.
Iridescence tour?
The Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine. We're looking to
Oh, I
expand
bet when we go to
Our aim
Fontaine,
is to hold a
we're gonna be
festival
like,
in every nation.
oh wow, look everybody.
At least,
Look
all the main
everybody, we're at the
organizers share
Iridescence
this
tour.
goal.
Wow, this is so cool and super
It's a
neat
long
and,
story, so
and
I'll
cool
spare
and
you the
neat.
details.
Wow.
But anyway, so the main reason I'm
Wow,
traveling
look
all around
everybody,
to
it's
that
we're
is to promote our music
so
festivals. But I have some.
Well, what are they?
Let me see. Well,
Oh, I love
While they
listening
talk,
to
I'm gonna talk to you
stories.
about some future plans with
We want to hear
the
it
channel
too.
and stuff. There are
then I'll start from
there's
the
a
beginning.
couple things that I'm trying to
The
get
story goes that my
stable
ancestor,
with
who
myself.
was also a traveler,
Mostly, I'm
once
trying to get a better
slipped and fell into a
grasp
lake
on
during his travels.
monetary and
As he
financial
was
issues.
sinking and gasping for breath, he
Mainly
heard a wondrous
with like
tune in
rent
the
and
air.
stuff, because I still need to
say
find
it
a
was
place
the
to
most
move out. So I'm trying to find a place that has
beautiful,
cheap rent
moving melody he had
and
ever
things
heard.
where I live.
Even in that life and death
But
moment, the
cool thing
ethereal
is
music seized his full
I'm
attention
gonna start doing some
and
plays,
almost made
some
him
acting,
forget the
and
fact
I'm,
that he
I'm
was
gonna
drowning.
hopefully
When he finally
do
came
some voice
to,
acting
he
for
found
some
that he had
bigger
already been
stuff.
brought ashore. Not too far from him stood an
Yeah.
unfamiliar woman with an almost divine aura.
So I'm using
Once she saw that he was
YouTube
no
and
longer in
stuff like
danger,
that to try to
she
get my
left
name bigger.
without a word.
And people would be like,
My
"Oh, do you have
ancestor
anything
tried
that you
to
can
run
show
after
us?
her to
Do
give
you have
his
any
thanks,
portfolios?"
but
Like,
although
yeah,
he knew a
sure.
dozen paces
I've got all
separated
this
them,
stuff,
no matter
and
how quickly
I really
he
want my
gave
career to
chase,
be based
he
around
drew no
like
closer
voice acting and
and
stuff. I'm
remained
gonna
a
try and get
dozen
an
paces
internship
behind.
at a radio
In the end, all he could do was to bow in thanks to the woman as he watched her
radio
walk
house,
away
or
towards
not
the
radio
rivers
house,
and
like a
mountains
radio
in the
station. There's
distance.
like an
Before
internship
at
to get
last
some
he turned around
like
and made his way home.
what's the word, experience.
Once he returned to
And then
Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument.
the
so that
IRT
he could
where I
spread
live,
his story
I'm
far
gonna
and
audition
wide,
at
just
some of
like the
those. That's gonna be
bards.
cool.
After generations
And
of
yeah,
retelling, embellishing, and dramatizing,
I'm gonna try
people
and
have
make
come to think of
myself
that lady
a
as
better
something
actor
like a
in the
fairy.
process of doing all this, doing
The
streaming,
stories
and
become something of a local
I,
legend
I'm
in Fontaine.
I don't mean to pat myself on the
Called the
back,
Lady
but
Overlooking
I'm
the
a fairly good actor. At
People
least when
now
my
say
voice
that
doesn't
if you
sound
go
like
down to the lakeside and play an
garbage.
instrument,
Fuck.
so long as you play a pleasing melody.
I also apologize for the
fairy
gross
lady
throat
who's hiding
noises that
out
I've
of
been
sight,
making throughout this
playing
stream.
along
That
with
is that was not my intention to gross people out.
Exactly. It
But
may just be a
yeah,
legend to others, but for me,
I
it's
hope
a
to be
real
able to
part of
share
my
that
family history.
that journey with y'all, and I hope to be
I
able
wanted to
to
find out the
let
truth of
y'all
this
know
tale.
if
So I
everything
decided to retrace my
around
ancestors' steps
okay.
and search for that
And I really
wave's
hope that
modern-day
y'all will
descendants.
join me on this
Of
and
course, there's no way of
be able
knowing where my
to give
ancestor
me
fell
advice and
into
stuff
the
like
lake
that,
all
you
those
know?
years ago. So I always knew that the
Anyway, what
search
were they
would be
talking about?
akin to
They were
looking
talking
for a
about
needle
something.
in a haystack. I've spent many years on the road now, and I'm nowhere near as fit as I was in my youth.
Who is his voice actor? He sounds
The wish
familiar
that
too.
I've spent half my life chasing after has now become something of an obsession.
Well, I haven't lived half of my life yet, but still, I understand
Marco
how you must
Meatball
feel.
Dementio?
Paimon too!
Oh.
It's like,
Who the fuck is this individual?
imagine if you saved the center of a lotus flower crisp, which is the best part, by the way, because you wanted to eat it another day. But then suddenly, sploosh! It falls into the water, never to be seen again! Paimon would definitely remember that for the rest of her life.
There's no need to feel sorry for me. I've made some progress over the years. For example, I've concluded that the story must have taken place in Liyue.
Oh, so you finally found a lead?
Yes, in fact, that's an intriguing story in and of itself. I'd always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom. But more recently, I heard that the Animal Archon returned to Mondstadt for a festival in the fall, and learned that he himself is a patron deity of music. So I prayed for the Animal Archon's guidance in the Mondstadt Cathedral, and as soon as I set foot back outside the front gate, I noticed a cluster of leaves being blown in the wind further and further west, towards Stone Gate. A friendly local told me that this meant the wind was guiding me in the direction of Liyue. So I followed their advice and made my way here. Right? You get it. I knew I'd find someone that agrees with me eventually.
Well, I mean,
Are you sure? It sounds a bit too much like one of those fake legends told by those treasure hoarder guys to scam gullible grannies from Chingsa Village. Rex Lapis has returned to the world. Just give me some incense and a little mora towards the travel fees, and I will pass your gift on to the Lord of Geo and ask him to keep you and your family safe and well. And so on and so on.
well, he didn't scam him. He just told him, like, hey, man, go to Leeway. That's where the wind's guiding you, big bro.
We have a lot of
And he was like,
experience with deciphering omens and stuff. And anyway, you only got scammed if you handed over Mora, right?
I mean, yeah,
Actually, to express my gratitude, I did spend rather a lot of mora on several bottles of fine wine, which I left at the statues of the Seven along the way.
Oh dear. Well, how about this, ladies and gentlemen? Why don't I bring you all to Yujing Terrace to see Miss Ganyu?
oh, he literally got told by Venti, like, hey, man, go this way, and don't forget to leave bottles of wine at the statues of the Seven.
Know just about everything.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, what are they?
You get your Mora back.
But
They're just, they literally are there to take people's taxes.
I was gonna take some new medicinal herbs and plants I picked to Miss Ganyu anyway, so it's no trouble at all.
Of course, little lady.
It's been a minute since we saw Ganyu too. It should be nice to pay her a visit.
All right, well, my sincere thanks to you all. I will never forget your kindness.
Okay, everyone, please follow me. I'll be your guide. Remember to watch where you're going, okay? Uh-oh.
Why does Genshin Impact make their little characters so unlikable? Like, I don't know what it is, but all of the tiny little characters are so fucking annoying. Here, hold on. Let me go through with this with you, cause I'm pissed. I'm pissed off about this instance. She's stupid, and her entire thing is like, oh, I hang out with the Adeptus all the time. Oh, what? People are looking for the Adeptus? They're hard to find? Oh, it's crazy. She's a smug little brat. Nahida, they didn't have to make Nahida a little girl. They did, and it kind of works for her story because she was turned into a child because she used too much power. The same thing happened to Guoba, I get it. But they didn't have to do that. They could have made it like, oh, she was turned into a little girl, but then she got bigger when something happened or some shit. Dirty little capitalist scum. Dirty little capitalist right here. Gross individual. Disgusting. Hate them. Hate. With my whole being. Did I miss one? Yeah, Sayu. She's voiced by Lily Pichu, so I guess that's okay. I like that part about her. But the entire reason she's sore is because she doesn't drink milk. Like, fucking weak bones having ass? Gross. I like Zhao. Zhao's an alright short character. I'll admit that. Diona doesn't like people that drink, which, honestly, could not be me. Go preach yourself somewhere else, big man. Klee's alright. I like Klee. Little arsonist.
Where are you?
I like Klee. Klee is the only little person that I like. Fuck you. Fuck you, Chi-Chi. Fuck you and everything you stand for, you stupid idiot. I don't care that you died and the Adeptus brought you back to life. I don't give a fuck. Why would you tug on it? Why would you tug on it? You're a stupid idiot. If you're afraid of it falling off and you losing the fact that you're alive. Where am I going? Am I going back to Leeway? Okay. I don't like the little people. I don't like the little people in Genshin. It's the tiny characters, they can go fuck themselves.
Swan Fury.
Does it say Genshin characters' ages? Hold on. Ages. Yeah, no, I don't. I need the characters' ages. Oh, come the fuck on. $18, $24. Where are the little characters? Clee. 5 to 8? 8? She's 8? What the fuck? She's 100 plus, yeah, she's a zombie. 16, 18? What? I thought she was gonna be like 10. Xiao, 2000 plus, that makes sense. Where are the other little characters? Did I miss them? Klee, Kai, Kazuha. Dory. Mystery? Bullshit. Diona, 12. And she's, that's, I hate my life. Okay, I guess Mahita's not on here, but I mean, I guess she'd be like 2000 because she's a god. That doesn't give you the right to do anything about that, though. Fucking weirdos. There I am.
Wow. Liyue Harbor looks very
Yeah, it's also
different.
apparently nighttime now.
It's almost as if I'm listening to the same melody, but with a richer timbre and new variations added.
Well, we are here during Lanterite after all. It's fair to say that this time of year is when Liyue Harbor looks the pretty.
Great. Let's go and check it out.
Hell
I
yeah,
can't
big
wait
man.
to get into the city and see it all up close for myself. The streets are breathtaking. Smiles and laughter everywhere I look. It's contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my conductor's
She doesn't
baton.
even have titties. Why is there jiggle?
I'm glad that you're enjoying the city.
Oh, I was supposed to start walking. I thought I was following it. And I'm back being turned into water. Zinyan.
Hi, everyone. Fancy meeting you all here. What a nice surprise.
Why does she have a country accent? I just realized that. Wait. She's a rock musician. Resistance against societal stereotypes. Yeah. Her tunes are well loved, and the style of her tunes is much like she is straightforward, generous, confident, and proud. She steps on her personally designed stage, loyal fans will come flocking and start to rock to her rhythm. Your cheers, the fireworks will.
Hello, Xinyan. Let me introduce some new friends. They are
Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak, right? I've known them all for quite a while.
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the Iridescence Tour, Xinyan was one of the few people willing to give me the time of day.
Feels like I've been chasing this Iridescence Tour bandwagon halfway around the world, but I keep getting stood up. What's going on, Mr. Dvorak?
I'm so sorry, Xinyan. We've had a string of terrible luck recently, and every time we've tried to put on a show, something or other has come up to stop our plans from materializing.
Kinda cringe, not gonna lie.
I guess it can't be helped. So, what brings you to Liyue Harbor at this time of year anyway? Thinking of putting on a music festival during the Lantern Rite celebrations?
Probably.
A Lantern Rite music festival? Yes, please!
No, I'm actually here on personal business this time.
Oh, so no Lantern Rite music festival?
I mean,
Xinyan's
that's
voice
not
doesn't
just up
fit
to
her,
me.
but
Hosting
it's
a music
not
festival takes a lot of
not
funding and
horrible. It's
personnel.
not horrible. It's not horrible.
Moreover, I've never worked with the Liyue authorities before. Even if I were to
I
start
like
putting
her
something
voice.
together right now,
I'll say that,
think
but
it'd
it
be
just
too
doesn't
rushed.
fit her as a character.
Wait, but we're going
She
to
feels
make
like
the
somebody
Liyue
that would be
teaching, aren't we?
louder and without the country accent.
Uh-huh, that's right.
You mean what?
This is the perfect opportunity! Well, sure, it might not work out, but it can't hurt to... That's the spirit! See? Even the Traveler agrees with me. Mr. Dvorak,
Why don't I just tell
let
people my
yourself be
name?
put off
Like,
by
why
the
doesn't the
fact that a few
Traveler just...
things
Dog,
haven't
can you
worked
just
out
stop
recently.
calling me the Traveler?
As
My
for the
name is
performers,
yada yada
I can
yada.
let you- My friend Yunjin is a...
But what about you, Xinyan? Are you just going to sit this one out?
What do you take me for? If we actually managed to make the Iridescence Tour Lantern Rite Grand Concert a reality, you think I'd let anyone else perform the opening act?
Wow! There's that rockin'...
What do you say, Mr. Dvorak?
Okay. I'll give it a shot. But
Mr. Dvorak is kind of monotone. I'm not a fan of the monotoneness. He's supposed to be a musician, right?
Fully prepared.
He should be maybe a little bit more lively. Like I would understand the whole. Oh, he's from Fontaine. It's quieter there. I get that, but maybe just a little bit more enthusiasm with it.
Yao Yao, if you run into your senior on the way to the Qixing, please send her my regards.
Who was her senior? Shinra?
Okay, I promise I will. Good luck with your music, Xinyan. You've got this, Xinyan.
Xinyan.
What about the senior of yours Xinyan mentioned just now?
What?
Is that any...
Art of horticulture. Art of horticulture. Ping. Madam Ping. Miss Huijian. Come here, Miss Huijian.
The wind rises.
In 3. In 2. And drop. Madam Ping. Thank you, Granny. Cool, did the thing.
Oh, it's Master. Is it okay if I go and say hi to her?
Madam Ping.
Oh, calm down now, dear. I'm not about to run off anywhere. I'm not a bundle of energy like you.
I haven't seen you in days, Master. I've missed you.
Oh, bless you, Yao Yao. You do say the sweet... Ah, look who it is. Visiting...
Greetings,
That's
Madam
right,
Ping.
Madam Ping.
Touch,
we were also
Madam
trying
Ping.
to help out Mr. Dvorak over here. We were on our way to take him to see the Qixing.
Hello, ma'am. I am a musician from Fontaine and an organizer of the Iridescence Tour.
Master, the Iridescence Tour is a super famous music...
An old lady like me wouldn't know much about that sort of thing. A music festival, you say? It sounds terrible.
Oh, right! Madam, you're an elder of Liyue, and you know all about Liyue's cultural... For example, do you think it might be a bit too...
Why, not at all. Music pays homage to history and culture. And it can also be times change and the music enjoyed by the youngsters of today. And so, I look forward to it immensely.
Hear, hear.
goodness gracious. You're all being suspiciously sweet today. Yao Yao, whatever have you been feeding them?
Master, you're in
Cyanide!
such a great mood today.
Yeah, I can't do my voices.
Well, I'm sure you must have
Paimon!
going on with yes.
Fuck.
Run along now. Don't let me hold you
Paimon!
up.
Thanks, Madam Ping! See. Shit.
Swan
Juicy.
Fury.
Nerd.
Quit following me. Too slow. The wind rises.
Audio. And it's
And
daytime.
when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind them that the festivities are not an excuse to procrastinate their work.
Understood, Miss Ganyu. I'll take my leave now.
Ganyu!
If it
What
isn't
brings you
the
here, Yo-Yo?
monster strangler
I
herself.
brought all the medicine you asked me to pick for you. Oh, and here's a pack of sweet flower seeds as well. Also, these dried chingshin leaves make a great pot of tea that's... I know you've had a lot to deal with at work recently, but you shouldn't push...
Well, this is weird. It's like a responsible younger sister talking to their disorganized older sister.
She talks too much. Yo-Yo talks way too much.
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism
Like, your
is
voice
quite
makes
valid.
sense for a small child.
I do have a tendency to neglect
ah,
matters outside of
She
work.
sounds like a grown woman
That's
in
something I
a
should improve on.
child's like voice
Oh,
box,
my
in a child's
apologies.
body, and it doesn't make any
We've
fucking
been
sense.
introduced.
Amazing. I feel like they could have done way better with her voice acting.
What's wrong? It's definitely an ambitious plan. If there's anything you didn't quite catch, Paimon's more than...
It may be...
Oh?
Well,
Oh.
the Lantern Rite is the most important festival of the year. Our celebration, the Iridescence Tour, is relatively unknown in Liyue. It would be quite risky for us to bet everything on this one music festival.
All very valid points. I completely understand.
Therefore, we will not replace or cancel any of our pre-existing program. However, I will submit a proposal requesting to put the Iridescence Tour special performance as the final act of this year's festivities. Some live music will certainly add to the festive atmosphere on the night of the Lantern Rite. As for the venue... Let's reserve a space at the docks. Yes, my thoughts precise. Now I just need to take some time to give this proposal some polish. As long as I clearly lay out the pros and cons, and highlight the key points of the proposal, given that Ping and the Traveler have both given the idea their blessing, I'm confident that Qixing will be sure to give it serious. Mr. Dvorak, I will need to discuss...
Oh, yes, certainly. Let's step to the side and discuss further.
As soon as there's work to do, Ganyu's as diligent as ever.
I
Beat
couldn't
her
agree
over the
more. Master once said that everyone has things that they are good at and things that they are less good at. So, with that in mind, Ganyu shouldn't feel compelled to become perfect at absolutely everything. I'm good at taking care of
But
people,
I'm
so
perfect
that
at
can be left
absolutely
to
everything,
me.
little girl.
Wow. Hey, Yo-Yo,
Me, this lady right here. I'm a
I'm
woman.
afraid my backpack's empty now. If you let me know what you like, I can bring you some of your favorite dishes next time. Apart from lotus flower crisps, what else do you like?
anything sweet, and anything that's made from slimes.
What? I'm sorry.
Here's what I've drafted so far.
No, this is excellent. I'm racking my brains, but I don't...
Perfect. Then we'll leave it as... Oh, perfect timing. We were just wrapping up our discussion. Not at all. Every second counts for a... Yao Yao, thank you for bringing my herbs.
Remember to make tea from them first, Ganyu. You mustn't just chew them raw.
She's a goat.
I will.
Okay, I should be getting back. Everyone, I'm sure that
Mom
the
and
music
Dad, you
festival
hang out
will
with
go on
Adepti all the
without a
time.
hitch, so don't worry.
I feel like they'd be like, oh yeah, no, she's chill. She's fine.
I wish you
She'll be
all
great.
a very happy lantern rite.
Thank you, Yao Yao.
I'm half sure she's with some mountain rotator right now. She's hanging out. She's doing good. Like if a small child just hangs out with the fucking Adepti all the time, I don't have to wait for 2 hours. One, two.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to behold.
Just to behold. Catching and go.
Greetings, traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak. Call me Kuching.
Kuching?
Ganyu has brought me up to speed on everything.
Kuchi?
I'll get straight to the point.
God.
The Qixing have approved Ganyu's proposal. Over the next few days, I will be working.
Yay! That's awesome!
Kuchi strikes again,
The
baby.
Qixing have a duty to deal with matters such as these. On a more personal
I
note,
keep forgetting
I'm
about
an
my
avid supporter of
my
all things
electronic
new and
footprint,
innovative.
and this will
As such,
severely
it is
dampen
my
my
privilege
ability
to
to get
work
jobs
with you on this
with,
exciting project.
Playverse.
Thank you so much, Kuching.
Oh shit!
I'd become quite discouraged
They're-
after our
they're
recent
just
failures
giving it
and
to
was
me, though.
expecting the
It's
same
not-
outcome once again.
it's not fair.
I didn't dare to get my hopes up. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined this going so smoothly. It's like a dream come true. Right. Time for me to call in the performers. To stage a concert at a high-profile event like this is a rare opportunity. We'll make sure it's a night to remember.
Yes! Our music band's finally getting fired up!
Yes, indeed. I know exactly what I'm doing from here. For a musician, music will always be the language they are most fluent in.
Oh, sorry, I was busy looking through Twitter. What about the fairy lady?
That? Well, that can wait for another time.
Oh. Ganyu? What's wrong?
They told me all about Mr. Dvorak's situation, but I was so engrossed in drafting the proposal that I forgot all about it.
Oh, that's quite all right. I don't even know what the person I'm trying to find looks like, so it was always going to be a long shot. Don't worry about me, Ganyu. Your time and energy are needed elsewhere. I'm sure you already have plenty to deal with between this concert and everything else going on during the Lantern Rite.
Thanks. It was just that I had a few initial thoughts when I heard your story. For
Definitely
instance, to tell you the
possible.
truth, Mr. Dvorak, I am somewhat related to the Adepti myself. I am part human and part Qilin. The Qilin is an illuminated beast. I know how important your quest to get in touch with your roots must be to you, because I've been there myself before, trying to find out where I belonged.
Did you say the Adepti? And you're illuminated beast? Part Qilin? Are you telling me all the rumors of the Liyue Adepti are real? So it's not just artistic license?
Autistic license? I need a license to be autistic? God damn it. When will the oppression stop?
Stopping you from going there, but getting in and out of there is quite an ordeal.
Yes. Anyway, if you're looking to uncover a lost melody or shine light on a forgotten aspect of Liyue's cultural history, I'm probably not the best person to ask. But if it's a person you're looking for, then I just might be able to help.
I see. I think I understand the situation now. In that case, Ganyu, shall we divide the work between us?
Yes, that was also my thought.
Great. So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. In the meantime, Ganyu will reach out to our network and try to find the person he's looking for. How's your workload at the moment? Will you be able to make time?
I can probably get through everything in 2 days, as long as I don't sleep.
Wait, what do you mean as long as I don't sleep? Even for someone with illuminated beast blood in their veins, working for such an extended period without a break will take its toll on your health.
Somehow that does not sound persuasive coming from Kuching.
Be it but 3 moons from the start, he who returns is not he that departs. Even I know the importance of maintaining a healthy work-life balance.
In that case, 3 days.
Alright, I can work with that.
If you have the time, would you join me for this search? You're well known to many of the Adepti and respected among the people. I'll feel much more at ease with your company.
Oh yeah, of course. Sorry, I'm
Then
still on
let's meet
Twitter.
back here in 3 days.
Trying to get rid of all my brain cells before I go start doing voice acting.
Please, Mr. Dvorak. We'll get to the bottom of this.
You're all so helpful and kind. I just...
Just think. Imagine if we found the Adeptus lady, or one of her descendants, and got them to come to the performance. Wouldn't that be amazing?
I will. I'm gonna be right back. Give me a second. Give me a half of a good second. I need to go to the bathroom. I need to go. Sorry I was away. I was taking a shit.
You're right. Okay, I'm gonna pull out all the stops to make this lantern rite a true extravaganza.
We should probably get going. Mr. Dvorak, could you come with me to confirm the site?
Ooh, we're coming too!
I was wondering, what are your thoughts on music? What does it mean to you?
Music sounds nice?
Truth be told, the question of what music means to people is one that I've been pondering for quite some time. Let's revisit this question
Whoa,
after the
what the fuck?
concert.
Man, they set this shit up real fast. Did we just have the conversation? I have to go again. No, this is... Oh, spaghetti. Oh, fuck. I'm back.
Hold up, let me try that. I'm actually gonna try it. Hold up.
Okay. Back to it.
Lady Yuhang?
Oh.
Baiwen, what is it?
Per Lady Ningguang's orders, I've been gathering intelligence outside of the city with the goal of uncovering and dispatching any trouble ahead of the festival. I am told that a strange melody was heard somewhere along the coast. I was wary of investigating, but I'm worried that if we don't act right away...
I understand. In that case,
Yeah, Kuching. You're busy enough as it is. Leave it to us. Don't worry. Whatever it is, we'll definitely be able to handle it.
With the Traveler on the case, it's as good as dealt with. Thank you. This will be a great help.
Will do. And say hi to Ningguang for us.
you have my thanks too. Stay safe and come back as soon as you're finished.
Good luck.
I'm gonna say for Dia or Dea.
Relax.
Too late for regrets.
I hate to be that guy, but thank you, lovely viewers, for watching the stream. If you liked it, please come back again another day where I will be doing the same thing, but better. Before I leave you all, I'd like to thank everybody that did come and everybody that will come in the future.